Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. It is finally time to get some maize seed in the ground. Lee from Righties dropped it off this morning, so I've got my 13 bags here, plus a couple of packets of sweet corn buffalo by Terra Nova. I got one pack last year, but I'm going to put 2 in the ground this year. There's 1,000 seeds in each. However, what am I putting in the ground this year? It is a P900 and it's got bird treatment on it as well. This whole pellet is bird treated. I'm not going through the rigmarole anymore of birds getting my maize seeds, so I treat everything now. I've got, what did I say, 13 bags, all the same variety. 13, there's 80,000 seeds in each. If I plant at 100,000 a hectare, that should do me 10.4 hectares, which is exactly what we got strip sprayed. So it should all work out. It'll be cutting it quite fine, but it should be right. I rang Bulls up this morning and said, can we get it in the next day or two? I had told him last week, I think I was planning to sort of go middle of this week. So tomorrow's Wednesday, and the plan is that we're gonna put it in the ground tomorrow. I have ordered my base fert. We need base fert this year. I've done the soil test, it's come back and says we need to. That is going on Friday. I have ordered that, and it's gonna rain over the weekend. So with the direct drilling, we need to get the base fert on because we're not cultivating and it doesn't get worked in. We need to get it on before it germinates, obviously, because you can't drive on the maize once it germinates. You're going to ruin too much. But you want to get it on just before a rain too, to wash it in. So that is the plan. Hopefully it's going to go well, or all to plan, I should say. You guys might think I'm absolutely nuts, but hear me out. I'm going to tear that because I'd started but I didn't tear it, so I'm going to put that like that. There's 134 grams in one packet, but if I chuck the other one in too, there's 270. So 270 divided by 8. You might be able to see where I'm going with this. 270 divided by 8 equals 34 grams each. Okay, so let me explain. What I'm doing is I am dividing all this sweet corn by 8 because the planter that's coming is an 8 row, and instead of counting it 250 seeds 8 times, I thought I'd just weigh it and it would be near enough. So hopefully all the sweet corn will be in a line and it should run out at roughly the same spot, and then we can just chuck the maize in next. Rightio, go time. Look at that. Hardly fills the little slot down there. I've got the rest of it on a pallet, so I'll just chuck it on the tractor and bring it over. Okay. This won't take more than a minute. Sweet as, sweet corn's all in, so he started at the gateway there. And he's come all the way down and pretty much just finished here. So that should give me a few cobs. Simon's planting today. He's actually a Kiwi. There's a lot of Irish, but Simon's from New Zealand. He actually strip sprayed it, 6 weeks ago, which is pretty handy because he knows where to go. Makes it easy. Probably a good idea too, to be fair.
So how many hectares? I can't remember. Well, it must be about 8, is it?
I think it was 10.4. It's hard to believe, but that seed costs, I think Dad said, just over 9 grand for 13 bags. So it's pretty pricey. A little bit of talc, a little bit of the white goods, the former lube really. Seed lube. That's actually a new planter. It doesn't look new, but it's new to Finch's. Darcy bought it off Bradfield's this season, or maybe last winter. There it is.
About 50, 60 now. Yep.
Beauty.
It's come up good too.
Yeah.
It's come up awesome.
Yeah, that drill does a really good job, eh?
Yeah, it does.
Look how tidy it is.
Yeah.
And then these green little pellets, that's the slug bait there. Hopefully we don't have too much troubles with slugs this year. Oh, it actually does a really tidy job. Beautiful, look at that. Oh, it's so good to get that seed in the ground. Probably about a week later than last year, or maybe 10 days actually. Today's the 23rd, and I feel like we may have got it in around the 15th last year possibly. I am just so happy with how it looks this year though. I definitely reckon spraying out was probably the way to go. Cutting and spraying out. Won't really know sort of for sure until I get germination and then see what it looks like, but I'm pretty happy with how it's looking at the moment.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion.
Well, that's one paddock down. It is so much quicker, that 8 row. He's actually going pretty fast. He said he was, he averages about 12 kilos, but unreal. So much quicker than that 4 row that we had last year. And on to the next. He was telling me a little bit earlier that each one of those row units has got hydraulic down pressure on it, and it's about 70 kilos that it's putting down into the ground. You need quite a bit breaking into the soil here when it's not cultivated, but it seems like a lot to me. I know he also did say that I think you can get up to like 200, but 70 seems to be enough. Very, very smart bit of kit. And the population and singulation in that is, I think he said it's running at about 99.6%. So that's each, or one seed's going in each slot, plus I think the length between each seed going into the ground, something like that. So 99.6% of the time it is correct, which is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. However, this is one of the permanent paddocks that I've actually only got, what have I got, 1, 2, and the bottom of that one was 3. Thought I'd just have a little look and see if I can see any slugs. They usually like sort of like damp spots, and this all looks pretty dry to be fair, but I just wanted to have a look and see if we could find any. And if I am struggling to find them like I currently am, then that is a good sign. I am really struggling to find any. I have been looking for a wee while, which is good. That is a great sign. It means we're off to a good start. There's 5 kilos of slug bait going on with it now, and that stuff's blooming expensive. It's like $26 a kilo, so all up it'll be $1,000 worth of slug bait that we spread today. The problem was last year I got hit real bad after germination. I had to go and spread, or I had to go and top up the slug bait afterwards. So if I don't have to do it and we get less slugs in the first place, it's got to be good. Tom's called in from Pioneer. He's setting up a trial site in this paddock here. We're putting 6 varieties in. I'm not going to say what they are because a couple of them aren't on the market, but I think 4 of them are. Yes. 4 of them are. And then when it comes harvest time, I think you guys just come and take what you want and leave whatever's left. Yeah. He's put a scoop in each bin, and then he's just going to plant till he runs out, and then the next variety will go next to it, I guess. This was actually the only paddock I didn't cut for silage. I've had the bulls grazing in here and you can see they have absolutely decked it. It was an annual paddock, but it's shorter than the mowers would go. Oh, he made that run. I thought he might have run out.
It's my little precise measuring equipment I've got there, mate.
I was going to say it's the size of my paddock.
Just the right amount of run. I should have
Oh yeah? Oh, they're all pretty.
Yeah. It's running.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's in there, that's what the seed goes through. They're like little fingers and
Pulls it through and
the big long one down there, that's where the seed
pulls
actually
it
goes.
off this disc.
Oh, there's a big round disc in there. Oh, right. Oh, so each of the little holes is where the corn sits.
Yeah, so vacuums on the other side, sucks it, so the seed's coming down onto there, sucks it onto the disc, and then the little wheels pull it off when the vacuum drops.
Alright. I didn't actually realise, but what Tom's done is he actually split the planter in half, so he's put 2 varieties in. There's a variety for each 4 rows, and it's, yeah, he said it's a perfect width down here. Length, sorry. I was talking about that downward pressure, and that's the ram there that's pushing this unit down, or the disc openers there. Maybe that's the disc cleaners, something like that. But that's the dap's going in that front wheel, and then the seed is coming out just here where this white wing is, then closes, and then press wheel. These are Yeta, which looks like it's from Illinois. It's your Yank setup. I can show you that one because that is the hybrid that we're planting this year, that PO900.
All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can't refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, testify the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar sweet. Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on
It looks like he's just finished up there. Man, he flies through with that planter. It's quicker than I thought it would be. But good to get that in the ground for another year, and hopefully we get a bit of rain in the weekend. It'll certainly help it germinate. There is a bit of moisture in the ground there. It's just the top's quite crispy already, but that should be sweet. It was interesting what Tom was saying too, that out of those hybrids, maybe he said roughly half might make it to market, but they've got to perform better than what they've got currently, otherwise there's no point bringing them through. So interesting. They're going to check them throughout the season, and then they're going to come about 2 or 3 days prior to when we cut, and they're going to take whatever they need out of the rows. He did explain it, but I've sort of forgotten now. But yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see if there's any difference. Put the drone up and see if you can sort of pick the varieties. However, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys, and apart from that, I'll see you next time.